Well, our newest and latest and greatest. Oh, Amazon Prime Day here. We got ourselves a juicer. Brad's juicing. What do we have in there so far?
Celery, grapes.
Celery, grapes, and kale.
Oh, and collard greens.
Collard
Or
greens.
whatever it is. Plugged it up.
Oh no, don't break it. Just got this bad boy off of Amazon Prime on Prime Day. Just trying to see what all it's gonna do. Alright, so he finished juicing. This is what was left. This is what came out. Yummy. So we gave some to the worms, and now we're gonna give this to the chickens, and it'd probably be really good for compost too. This is the end result. It's really not, it's not terrible. You can taste like each individual thing that we put in there. Brad said it's very earthy. He did try it, for the record.
I tried it too.
Hayes tried it.
I did not like it.
Hayes didn't like it. Lane, did you try it? Come here.
I did like the grape juice. I liked the grape juice.
Lane tried it. He liked it. So
No, I didn't like it. Wayne did not like it.
he had 2 cups of it.
Now he doesn't like it.
Cheers.
Good morning. Welcome back to Brandon Farm. I'm glad you're here. Today's going to be a busy day. I'm going to try to get all this done this morning. Well, this morning and tomorrow morning. I'm ready to just rip some stuff out of the garden because it's just not performing. It's not doing what I want it to. It looks terrible. We're not eating anything off of it, so it's going to be an exciting day. And then I'm going to figure out where I want my new stuff. And I might be starting some new seeds. Got me a new coffee mug. This is the Stanley. I think it's a beer mug, but I'm using it for coffee. And it's probably not the smartest idea for me because y'all know I don't like hot coffee. I think these are meant to keep your stuff hot or cold. But it has no lid, so maybe it'll cool off. Something else new that I invested in myself in is an external mic. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this baby on and we'll see if it makes a difference or not. My voice carries, I feel like. So I feel like sometimes I probably don't need a microphone, but I want to see if it's going to change the sound at all. Okay, I have absolutely no idea if this microphone is going to be any good. I can't figure it out. When I first plugged it in, it popped up something like headphones or other devices or something like that, and I clicked other devices, and then now I can't get that back. I can't do anything with it. So when I plug it in, I don't even know if it's working properly. There's no light on it to indicate. Nothing popped up on my phone. I don't even know if it's recording sound right now. Anyway, the life of a YouTuber, right? I don't know. Is that a thing? I'm like brand new into this whole thing, and I'm still just learning everything you can do and all the different tricks and tips. And I've been watching YouTube videos about how to edit and stuff like that. Which I think is good, add it to my tool belt. Let's just add another skill. Why not? Something that I do, 30% instead of 100%. Had this conversation with my mother-in-law the other day, and yeah, it was pretty eye-opening. But we're going to give it a go. Why not? I am frantically trying to find enough shade to even shoot videos. As you can see, there is no shade. I totally missed my window of whenever the sun was behind the house, so it's going to be a little bit bright. But I want to rip out my Nandina that I have now transplanted from the builders whenever we moved in. It was doing well, and then I ripped up all my tomatoes, and now it's just not doing very well at all and needs to go. I'm going to rip up my okra, which is over here. because it is 100% covered in ants, and I am sick of the ants. I don't know why it's so attracted to this plant, but it's got to go. I'm not messing with ants no more. They're already all in my mealworms for my chickens, and I've had enough. Another thing I'm going to rip out is probably one of my broccoli plants. I was talking about ripping that out a while back, and I never did. It's now time. So I have two broccoli plants. One is smaller than the other, but it's just time for that one to go as well. It's not looking great. It's not producing. It's time for it to go. Oh, another. This hair. I look like a hippy dippy, but I just wanted it out of my face. Another thing I'm going to rip out is the mint, because we do not use the mint like we thought we would. And I can always put that in a smaller pot instead of in my ground. That way it's not taking up a full in-ground bed. So that's going to come out too. It's time for it to go. And there's a lot of it, so that'll be interesting. It is still really fragrant, which is great, but we just don't use it like we should. So it's got to go because I need the space for tomatoes. This is one of my broccoli plants, and it's just not doing what I want it to. So, it's time for it to go. Here, Lane. Start me a pile.
I want to get one off.
Hey, don't let it crush the pumpkins. Will you move it over there in the middle?
Can I get one off?
Okay. The chickens are going to eat this up. Get that off the plants. Okay, so since we are going to be saving some mint, I'm going to go ahead and fill up one of my terracotta pots with some soil. I'm going to use the soil that I pretended to amend, and then my garden soil, because that's what I have on hand. We'll just see how it goes. I've had this mint for 2 years now, and it has practically tripled in size. It's taken over this entire bed, and we just don't use the mint like we want to. It's the yerba mint, and it just multiplies. I did pull some of it out and put it in the pot that we prepped in hopes that it takes. I'm going to have my little kiddo over here water it here in just a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and finish ripping all of this out. I mean, it looks awful. It looks really brown and scraggly and just not great. So I need this space for other things for my fall garden, and it's just time for it to go. Hmm. system on this mint is outrageous. It looks like a carpet of roots. So I'm trying to break up most of it. That way I can plant into it. I'm going to add some of my garden soil back into it just to add some nutrients and fertilizers and things like that. I'm tempted to leave some of the mint. The only thing that makes me nervous about leaving the mint in the bed is that it spreads. It'll travel, and it's a perennial, so it'll come back every year. If I have, say, like my tomatoes in here, I don't want my mint trying to grow into my tomatoes and choking them out. So that's a risk I'm willing to take. So as you can kind of see here, if I go to pull on this ground right here, the whole system moves because it is all attached in roots. So I'm just trying to break some of that up. That way I have most of this bed to work with. This is what's left of the mint. And I might just leave it just chilling over there and see what it does. But we wanted to show you these pots that we got from Whispering Willow Farm. She did, oh, got hair everywhere. She did a collaboration with Bootstrap Farmer, and I ordered the green color. Can you show them the green color? These are, I believe, the 2-inch. I don't think they're 2.5. I'm not sure, but I ordered 80, and these are the green. So I will be starting seeds in these pots.
And I'm gonna show them all of these.
Okay.
I had to get all of
Stacked them up.
and Mom helped.
He's got them all in there.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, look how tall this is.
Doesn't take much to make him happy.
Hey, I got a drink of Mom's coffee and that.
Kids aren't supposed to drink coffee. You better hurry up because I'm fixing to drink it all. How many pots are there?
1.
You think you can count all of those? It's not 100.
109.
There's only 80.
80?
Come here. Where's your socks?
It's been a little weird. And Mom, I want to drink. Mom, I want to drink. He's got a little drink.
Watch out, the camera's right there, baby. Or run into it.
All I got is a tiny drink.
How'd you see?
Good.
How come you're up so early? Hey, let's not drink all of my coffee there, child.
I just got a little sip.
Okay, so I've ripped up all of the mint. I ripped up one broccoli plant. Hayes is going to count all these pots. I've planted some mint. I'm fixing to snip some eggplant. And I'm going to rip up the okra. Because the okra had a bunch of ants on it. Speaking of ants, if you know of anything to get rid of the ants, they're all in my chicken treat bucket where the mealworms are.
How's there only 18 of those?
18?
Yeah.
You counted wrong.
How?
There's 80.
80?
Mm-hmm.
Mom, I could say 80. Is this all hay?
It's grass that I pulled up.
Yeah, but it's all like hay.
Yeah, it's turned into like a hay.
So do I count down or up?
Speaking of this hay, this is just like weeds that I've pulled up and then it has dried. I'm going to put this in my exposed beds now. Now that I've pulled stuff up and I have soil that's exposed, I'm going to go ahead and cover it with the grass that's dead to protect the soil from drying out and losing its nutrients.
What did I just...
Okay, so the verdict is that I need more growing space in this garden because I want to grow too many things. So I know I want to start some lettuce. Let me pull out all of my lettuce seeds here because I think I have too many lettuce seeds. These are all my seeds that I'm going to go through. Okay. I need to eat something because I haven't ate breakfast yet. Okay, so these are all my lettuce seeds. Okay, so I have salad bowl lettuce I'm going to try. The sweet salad mix I want to try. This one I can't pronounce, but I'm going to try that one. Actually, that one's Great Lakes. This one's Marble of Four Seasons lettuce. Okay, and then the Little Gem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull like just a few seeds out of these packets, and then I will plant those and then save the rest for the spring. That's my plan for the fall. Okay, so carrots. A lot of carrots too. So I have the basil. I think I might try a little bit of the basil. Our neighbor needed us, so neighbors come first. Okay, so the kohlrabi. Remember, this is the one that doesn't have the picture. Kohlrabi I'm definitely going to try. So I'm not going to use all the seeds. I'm just going to use some of them. And then the tomatoes I'm going to try as well. These are going to be the black krim, the chocolate stripe, and the San Marzano, and the Cherokee purple, and the oxheart. So let's see how many tomatoes I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of tomato plants that I want to try. I got to figure out where to put those because I just don't have the growing space. And I'm thinking I want to rip out some of my peppers because we don't eat a lot of peppers. And I don't know why I planted so many, and I just feel like they're taking up valuable growing space that I could be planting my tomatoes in. So most over there on my pepper plants beds are going to be the pumpkins. But if I can grow something next to the pumpkins and maybe utilize that trellis, we could try it. Cilantro, I'm definitely going to try. Carrots, oh yeah, and arugula too. The carrots I'm going to plant over here behind me, and the beets. So I have the purple sun carrot I'm going to try. The kaleidoscope carrot. Something supreme. And I'm going to do the cosmic purple. The red corded. So that's a lot of carrots. And then I'm going to do my Brussels sprouts. So we'll just try a few of those, and then my beets. So I have 3 different kinds of beets. The Detroit, the Early Wonder, and the Golden Boy. So I'm going to do basically a row of carrots and then a row of beets. My Brussels, I'm probably going to put where I pulled my broccoli out. I think that's going to be my best bet. Then I have 3 smaller beds where I just ripped the mint out. I wish I had done 1 big bed because it's really frustrating that I have these 3 small beds with all, like random stuff in it. Like I have eggplant, I have asparagus, mint, I have the lemon balm. I'm sorry, lemon thyme, and what's the other one? The mosquito plant, the citronella. So it would be nice if I had just 1 big bed instead of 3 small beds, but that's what I have, so that's what we're working with. Another one I want to do is the cucumber, because I like the cucumber water, and then the pink banana squash. Children. So then I'm going to have to figure out where to put. The cilantro I can probably do in a pot. That's what I did the last time. It worked pretty good. The arugula is going to be with the lettuce, and the basil, I think I could just put the basil anywhere. So that's what we're going to do. So it is like July 16th. All the seed packets say August and September. What I might try to do is wait a few more weeks. It's going to be hard because I'm chomping at the bit to start seeds. But I'm going to start seeds in those little green pots that I showed you that I got from Whispering Willow Farm. Bootstrap Farmer. So the little 2-inch pots, I'm going to put my seed starting mix and I'm going to start my seeds in there, and then I'm going to transplant those out in August and September. As far as my direct sown stuff, I'm just going to have to wait because I don't want to like start too early and then they get destroyed by the heat or whatever. So I think I'm going to wait on my direct sown stuff for just a little while longer. Anyway, I'm going to try to. So that's basically all I'm doing today, is just preparing my beds, figuring out where I want to put stuff. This is all new to me. I've never done a fall planting. I've never planted outside in the fall. I've always just like let stuff go and then rip it all out and get it prepared for spring. So this is all new to me. So yeah, it's just going to be trial and error, and we'll just gain the experience from it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time.